It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. We got something new from David Kushner. It's called Sweet Oblivion. I'm a little bit late on this. I saw when it first dropped, but I wasn't recording reactions right then. It's been a long week, a lot of stuff going on, so I've had to wait. But I'm happy to sit down now and check this out. This man has one of the most unique, dopest voices that I've heard in a long time. So I'm always here for some David Kushner. Let's get into it. Let's see what that man's cooking with. Oblivion, extinction, the state of being forgotten. It's my life.
I bleed for you. I bear the bruise. If I feel the way you do, I'd be someone new. Someone new. Sickness that I love, take me to your sweet oblivion. I'm kneeling at your altar, I'm down here on my knees. Take me to your sweet oblivion.
Okay. Yo, just this video alone gives me chills. Like with the people seeing the comet or whatever it is, the meteor coming down, and everyone's just stopped on the highway and watching it. It's one of those crazy things that like we like. It's wild because it's something that could potentially happen to us, right? But it's never happened in all of our lifetime. So and people much longer before us. So it's like chances of it happening are probably slim to none. But I can't help but think, like, listen, if something had to happen and I had to go out and we all had to go out, like, that's the way. That's the way. Just we all be outside just watching the shit hit. Boom. And then it's like in the movies, you just see the ripple effect of everything from inward outward just getting destroyed as it just spreads through everything. It's like, it's scary. It's dark to think about. I'm going to be honest with you. But it's also beautiful in its own way. Because in all reality, the earth is going to be fine. The earth will be pretty fine, unless it was like this monstrous thing, but for the most part that's not going to happen. So it's like we would get wiped out, animals would get, like, you know, all of life for the most part would get wiped out, besides maybe a few different things that could survive it, and then it would rebuild. And like it's like, as much as it sucks, and I'm team people, I don't want us to go anywhere, but that would be such a beautiful thing. It's just interesting. It's kind of wild to say beautiful thing about the destruction of all of mankind, but it might be a good thing. The earth might be like, you know, it was time for a reset. Y'all been messing up.
Gladly I await the knife slip between these ribs of mine. With you there's no dying shame, just a breathless whispered grace. Kings in choir sing your name, angels standing at your gates. If precious blood is what it takes, I'm praying, won't you save me from the sickness that I love. Take me to your sweet oblivion. I'm kneeling at your altar, I'm down here on my knees. Take me to your sweet oblivion. Take me to your,
Let's go. That scene is crazy though, right? I mean, it could be that there's multiple things that break off from a bigger piece and then hit like this. But in all reality, when I see this and I see all these different streaks of shit hitting the city, the first thing I think is like, yo, that's what's going to happen one day when we no longer can stop ourselves from just going to an insane war. Like it sucks to say, but that's more likely to happen than us actually getting hit with a meteor, is that we're all just going to lose our shit because humans, let's be honest, we kind of suck. And we've kind of built ourselves into this position where it's like just it's almost inevitable, right? Like right now, it's like, oh, let's talk down, let's do nuclear treaties and all this other shit. But everybody seems to hate each other. There's never going to be this just unity of peace amongst all people. There's always going to be this drama. It's just a fact, right? Like it's interesting, and I'm not going to go into super long detail because I can go on a tangent for hours. Trust me, but. It's like us coming together as a society, creating cities and states and countries and so on and so forth. It is a beautiful thing because it's allowed us to advance at the speed that we have. It's allowed us to have the technology we have, which also means medical stuff and things that help us stay alive longer. We've created a better life for ourselves. We've given ourselves so many different things that are we enjoy: cars, planes, phones, and the internet. Like we have all sorts of different stuff like that, which gift and curse. I'm not gonna get too far into that, but it's a beautiful thing that we wouldn't have if we didn't come together as people in these larger populations where we worked towards a greater goal. But at the same time, it's also what's led to war, death, famine, like all sorts of crazy stuff. I don't know where we'd be if we didn't go this route. I feel like this was the only possible route to go. And then there's the whole discussion of are we just a parasite of the earth? Because we kind of just mess everything up. We can go on for a long time talking about that shit. I'm not gonna do it in this video because this is about the song more so than anything. But that's just what this view made me think of, is like the time when war does come and everybody's just sending nukes and missiles everywhere, and we just gotta hope for the best. Because none of us, none of you guys watching, none of us are in control of any of that. And that's what's always been so crazy to me, is that this happening is based on what less than 0.1% of the population decides. That's what it's based on. When you think about it, take the people that are in control and the leaders of every single country, and then put that versus the rest of us. It's like less than 0.1% of the population, if not 0.01%, less than that, maybe even. I don't know the exact number, but it's a very small amount of people that decide and potentially could put us in a situation like this, where it affects the other 9 billion of us. Like, that's crazy to me when you really think about it. I probably could have just let the video. I didn't realize how late we were into the song. Could have just let it finish before I did all that talking. But yeah, no, this was a beautiful video. Obviously, he wasn't showing like a war. It's more so, the meteors breaking up, hitting the different cities, the big tornadoes, like just basically Mother Nature, the earth itself kind of taking us out. Sweet Oblivion. It's a beautiful thing. Yo, shout out to David. I like this, man. Again, unique, crazy. The deep voice, like it just hits different. And I don't think there's been anything we've checked out from him that I haven't been like, yo, this is top tier. Like, he is amazing at what he does. Wish him nothing but success. Let me know what else you guys want to see down below, what you thought about this, what you thought about my crazy rambling tangents that I go on, so on and so forth, and we can have a discussion down in the comments. I do try to read them as often as possible. I may not get to everybody's comment, but I do tend to read them all. I just don't always respond and heart everything. So I appreciate you guys for interacting. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe, especially if you are new. I'll catch you in the next one, homies.